Corey. He's learning. He's learning how to do the thing and not forget stuff. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Every Thursday should be something. We're trying to get some streams going on Sundays more regularly. If you tuned in this past Sunday, thank you for doing that, because there is a new game on the floor, and that is Cheetah. Classic. Really, really like that game. And the prize tonight is based on the fact that there is a cheetah now on the floor. It's in a special little section. Actually, if I go to venue cam, you can see it right there. Really cute, right? Nice and special and highlighted and stuff. Got these rounds up. I'm hoping that people aren't going to be starting real quick, because I need this rig to be moved. Good times, everybody. Good times. So we do have our next game picked. I was just kind of watching on venue cam being like, why is no one moving the thingy? Yeah. Thanks for tuning in on Sunday if you did. That's very much appreciated. Yeah, we got a good night in for you. It's 3-2-1-0 scoring, groups of 4. I'm actually not sure how the 3 groups are going to be scoring. Let me see. We will find out. We will find out. I will let you know when I see that. Take a note. Carrie's lurking. And it looks like they need credits on this game, and I walked away from it, so let me do that for them. Definitely 0 hiccups to start off the stream. Hey, we love it. We love it. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Gonna change the match play here. Specific game. Boom. There we go. Tim Batoni. I said his name properly for the first time. With Meteor, general strategy tends to be that you want to hit as many of these drop targets down as possible, but leave one up, because that will juice the value of this spinner. And that tends to be the main source of points. The scary part is there are a couple of things around the playfield that will spot you a Meteor target. And when I say Meteor target, I mean these targets up here. And it can kind of screw you. So you can be like perfectly juiced, but see these in lanes? Look at them. They're lit for spot Meteor target. So that could kind of like bring down the value of your spinner that you've properly set up. So like low key, where Gareth is right now is he's got a very good value of spinner, and let's say he gets an in lane, he gets top value. Like low key, like getting 2 drop targets kind of left is almost a soft spot. You got the 1 drop targets, the 2 drop targets, the 3 drop targets here. Those are going to build your bonus, which are the rockets here. Every time you complete the Meteor bank up here, you'll notice your bonus X will go up as well. But that is Meteor, my friends. dropping frames a little bit, so I had to just do a little nudge-a-rooney on the transmitters. Hopefully that solves that issue. Yeah, see, where Tim is right now is kind of where I want to be. Nice dead bounce over. Fortunately, missed the spinner there. Oh boy, we're dropping a lot of frames right now. This is kind of unfortunate. We haven't had this issue since the beginning of stream. Well, after Meteor, I'm gonna tinker with the rig a little bit, so I'll have to be playing some highlights for y'all, because to me, that bothers me enough. It bothers me enough to want to fix it. Very solid ball from Tim Batoni here, up to 176, and we've been pretty evil and removed the rubbers from all, like the outlane posts and that center post. So less chance of saving those scary outlane inlane balls, or no free center post saves for y'all. That was a good try, Jason. Nice. Good side to side. This is the first time that we're meeting Gareth. First time out here at the ranch. So very cool that his first game of the evening looks like he tilted. Just giving a little bit too much chutzpah in the flips. But I was just about to compliment that he was, nudging side to side very discreetly, but I suppose not discreetly enough. I have a funny feeling I know why the transmitters are not working very well. So I will solve that issue in the in-betweens here. Tim Batoni up for ball 3. That's kind of my favorite plunge, is when it comes down here, you can kind of catch it on that upper one and take your time. Looks like he's scooting that ball right in between the pop bumper to get some more of those upper Meteor targets. Now he's got the max juice. Yeah, rip it. That's what you want to see. See, look at the value of just one max spin. Very solid. Good choice to dead bounce that, Tim. Got to be happy with that. Very good. Round of applause. Ooh, we're even dropping connection and stuff too. This is fun. This is new. I'm going to go ahead and start tinkering with things, so I apologize for radio silence. Just came back to see that incredible save. Unfortunately a tilt, but incredible. One of the transmitters was actually not fully plugged in, so I'm really hoping that just that solve is going to fix the problem. Sometimes, so Carrie built this fantastic, nope, it's not working, swinging arm mechanism. And sometimes when it gets turned, the power connector to the receiver just kind of comes out a little bit. But I see something on the rig itself looking all the way across the room here that may be causing some issues as well. So more tinkering to be done, but always fun, always fun. Good save there from Dylan. That's that. Game over. So sorry to be doing this to you so early in the stream, but I'm going to scoot you over to some highlights as I tinker with this rig and try and get things working a little bit more smoothly so there's no frame drops. Thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Whoa. Whoa. My goal in pinball is to not know everything.
Yeah, then life would just be boring.
It's always fun to. Ooh! Tired from work and play. Which I get. See, okay now. Ooh, nice dig.
Had you put on the proper trajectory? Thank you, Mr. Nathan.
Corey with some great nudges today. Oh my God.
Hot.
One shot left and then a one or a two.
So you can see how this is sort of like rainbow blitzing in the middle here. Ooh, nice save.
What a save, clip it.
Flip it. Yeah, I think that's how we would have to do it. Because
Yep.
the qualifying would have to matter for something. And for nice dig. That's it. And then she'd go into her multi-ball. Boom, hit it. Nice nudge. There we go.
Okay.
Serve it up. Boom.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
Now he's on the mainland chilling with those guys. That's cool.
A little bit of a stress-free environment here. Ooh.
Yeah.
There we go, Doug. Just got that target down, and that's going to give you space to shoot your ball back up. Ooh. Shibble. It's a great score. But anything can happen in pinball. Ooh.
Able to regulate your emotions if you're going to want to be able to participate and play with others. Oh!
Yes, so he just got up to 2,000 for his bonus value.
Oh!
And then she steps up to a pinball machine and just frickin' murders.
Oh, yeah.
So I have faith. I have a lot of faith.
What a move.
And then just keep it alive for a little bit. All right, safe option is ramp. You keep doing that ramp and
Oh yeah, he's going all in on prison.
yeah.
Oh, that. Oh, what a big move. Got one.
Nice. So important. If you get one of these 3 rollovers, it's going to be a really great strategy that I have seen is perfect save. Whoop. Whoop. Do you think that you'd be okay to sit here for 30 seconds for me?
Absolutely. I will cover and watch. Ken's. Oh, my goodness.
It just sucks.
Hey, Phoenix, thanks for joining us.
Hi. Oh my God, that was good. And right into a draw.
Not having people just walk off the street and come on in, right?
Oh, nice hat movement.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, Glenn. I know if he is
was
not.
I'm a bad person. We're going to try to get through that. So Kat is starting, and what is Kat's strategy? Oh. Thanks so much for following. Thanks for joining in.
How fun is this? Oh, that was so good. Oh, love that. Oh my God, that was nice.
I like to play danger, and I want to get these down.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, beautiful save. Be tapping back and forth. Amazing.
Yes, that was so good. That's the table doing the work for him.
Now he's got almost.
Yes.
Ooh.
He's going for the middle, maybe on purpose?
Nice. That was
Yes?
good.
No.
That was good control. This one, oh, that was really.
Cheaper.
That was a really fun way to try to control where the ball was going.
Oh no!
Yeah, Sky Jump is known for that, and
awesome.
And the winner.
Come
of,
on.
Yes.
Yes, I love those saves.
Spinners
Good
are
redirect.
so easy to miss.
There we go. Okay.
Oh my God, what was that?
Holy.
For sure,
It
right?
blew my mind a little bit. It like kind of AFM'd me where I was like, oh God, I can't do anything here. That was great. That was so good.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Oh, that was nice.
I'm gonna
Slap
back.
save. Come on.
It-
Oh. Oh,
Amazing.
That was so good. Yeah, no.
Oh, nice.
Nice nudge. That was good. Nudge, nudge.
Oh my God.
Yes, Rodman. Good job.
Good dead bounce. Center post, because why not? Yes, sir.
The
Load
timeout
out.
out,
What
and
a
then
good
I'm
nudge.
just hitting the loops.
No. Oh my God.
Oh, no way that's not gone. That was fucking crazy.
These targets, I don't know about those, so I'm not going to talk about it. But a very, very cool stall on the rollover there. Oh, good.
Got it, right?
Look at that.
I
But
love
she's
this table. Also got two smart missiles.
1,000 per bonus. Then when you hit this saucer here, you can collect. Oh my! Was that?
Oh,
Oh.
man, dude, that saucer has been tough all week.
Yeah, it's a little. Ooh!
Yes, Carrie. Yeah.
Huge. Yeah, 50 feels pretty significant. Oh, that kickback was just a little. Oh, what a good save, Clip it. A one-ball
It's
game.
Still tight. We're tight.
Oh, he missed his
Okay.
rollover.
And, here we go.
He missed his multiplier.
Oh,
how
God.
did that happen?
Oh my God, that
You can get it from this flipper.
totally.
You can actually get the 4 and the 5 from this flipper.
You know,
Like, oh, what a save.
dude. Oh, it's still good, man. You know, we got a 5K just for the plunge. That's all right.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's hitting
okay.
2 at a time. Oh, what a dig.
Doesn't care. So,
Yeah.
you know, nobody needs modes in this game when you've got
Oh,
that.
no.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, there's a
yeah,
ball
we're
save.
still good. Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Whoa.
Whoa.
My goal in pinball is to not know everything.
Yeah, then life would just be boring.
It's always fun to
Tired from work and play, which I get. See, okay now. Ooh, nice dig.
Had you put out on the proper trajectory? Thank you, Mr. Nathan.
Corey with some great nudges today. Oh my God.
Hot.
One shot left and then a 1 or a 2.
So you can see how this is sort of like rainbow blitzing in the middle here. Ooh, nice save.
What a save, Clip it.
Flip it. Yeah, I think that's how we would have to do it. Because
Yep.
the qualifying would have to matter for something. And for nice dig. That's it. And then she'd go into her multi-ball. Boom, hit it. Nice nudge. There we go.
Okay.
Serve it up. Boom.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
now he's on the mainland chilling with those guys. That's cool.
A little bit of a stress-free environment here. Ooh.
Yeah.
There we go, Doug. Just got that target down, and that's going to give you space to shoot your ball back up. Ooh. Shibble. It's a great score. But anything can happen in pinball. Ooh.
Able to regulate your emotions. If you're going to want to be able to participate and play with others. Oh!
So he just got up to 2,000 for his bonus value.
Oh!
And then she steps up to a pinball machine and just frickin' murders.
Oh, yeah.
So I have faith. I have a lot of faith.
Holy! What a move!
And then just keep it alive for a little bit.
Thanks for staying tuned, y'all. In fact, we have gained viewers, which is always appreciated. Okay, I'm doing it backwards. My hat is crooked and it's bothering me. One of the issues with the way that we run the stream, I guess not necessarily an issue, but we don't really want to park the streaming rig on a game that is already in progress. Mostly because some people might view it as a disadvantage, or like, let's say they're on ball 3 already and like one person has played their game and then the other 2 or 4 or 3 have to play on stream, you know, like we just want to keep things consistent. Yeah, so just picking one game at a time and then waiting until some of the other ones are over and done with, rather than just parking on another. We might go back on that. I mean, it depends. It depends on how the group feels, because some people are particularly enthusiastic about being streamed, and that's how I'm trying to, you know, get the vibes to be where people are excited to watch their gameplay back, and like you learn so much from watching your own gameplay and seeing what decisions you're making. What we can do is we can go to the standings real quick. Yeah, Jeremy, always happy to be streamed, right? Like, always good. So we can see some of the results from these games here. Let's scroll down a little bit. There you go. Looks like we're waiting on mousing around still with Riley, Damien, and Jamal. But first round results, the games, we went with Meteor. That was the choice. It's fun because, you know, we want to try and make sure that everyone's streamed. But in situations like this one, like I want to be picking the people at the top towards the end. So it's tricky because I don't know if we'll be able to get all 33 people streamed before we get to decisive games. So trying to balance that one out and also make sure that, like, you know, you don't have to watch Meteor 2 times, 3 times or something like that. Yeah, my fingers are crossed. I didn't actually get to request this, but I was hoping that once the games, let's say hypothetically, player 1, if they win the tournament. But player 2, 3, and 4 don't need more than 3 points to get to 19. That game has to be on Cheetah. And let's say player 1 doesn't end up winning when they had to, then it's going to be probably 2 of those players and maybe a couple others, and then they have to play Cheetah again. But the person who was closest gets to play Cheetah just because it's the newest table here. You know, I figured that would be fun, and then it also gives an advantage to playing well for most of the time. Like, you get more games on Cheetah, right? And we want to show off Cheetah, but I wasn't able to suggest it. Thought that would be fun. How many times can you say Cheetah in a sentence, right? Oh, boy. So got about 13 more minutes until I got to run an ad, so prepare yourselves for those not subscribed. In chat, I'm going to put a little something for you. Anytime. You can always do exclamation mark commands to see all of the fun things in chat that you can use. Basically, Nightbot has a bunch of things to be able to interact with stuff. So exclamation mark countdown is going to show you how much time is left until Yegpin. That's the next big tournament that I feel like a few of us are going to be going to. This upcoming weekend, I'm going to be heading down to Seattle for the Emerald City Cup. So that's very fun. Shout out to Jaren. Thanks for letting me crash on your couch. Yeah. So tune into Seattle Pinball. Watch some pinball this weekend. That should be fun. Yeah. Commands are cool. Nightbot's cool. Learning technology and how to stream and not be a total noob at it is pretty neat. I wonder where they're at on mousing around. This is wild. Still going. Maybe we should just be parking these the stream on these games, you know? Whoever's the earliest into their round starts to get streamed. I don't know. We might have to change strategies for this format because this is a lot of downtime. Congrats on being #1 in BC so far, Corey. Thank you. You know, after Sunday, up at Tyler's in Nanaimo, I won that. And Tyler was like, congratulations, you're #1 in BC. And I actually corrected him because Jeremy here runs a spreadsheet. So according to all of the tournaments that have been run in BC, even before they're submitted to IFPA, Jeremy has a spreadsheet to make sure that you know like what to anticipate as far as points and stuff like that. So yeah, I knew after Tyler's that technically Sarah was still in first, and then I came in second yesterday. Meaning that, yeah, temporarily first in BC, but the goal this year is top 200 in the world. So I'm going to be trying to go out to as many tournaments. I think Carrie's got it. Going to as many tournaments as possible to try and boost up them points, get top 200 in the world. That's the goal for 2025. But all that to be said, thank you, Jeremy. I am temporarily #1 in the province after 2 months. Okay, we've got a game Yay, new games. Can we watch pinball now? Kind of fun because you never know. This is a good choice because it looks like that was the last running game the previous round. So now fingers crossed that we get the longest game. Otherwise, we're just going to bail ship and we're just going to go to another game. Mousin. You want to get some cheese? What you want to do? And as you can see, there's a little note here. Motor bank not working, parts ordered. What that means is this little gate, I believe, is having issues going up and down. So hopefully people know what that means. And look at these scores. This is why this game was going so long. 8 million to 7 million to 5 million on Mousin is pretty immaculate. That is a great game. I think it's 7 million. Anyways, and look at this, half a point. How did he get that? Well, I'm guessing that the 3-2-1-0 scoring is actually in a 3-player group, 3-1.50. So there you have it for those who are curious, and we're still lagging. That was a long wait to just figure out whether or not we're dropping frames. My guess is that someone changed the setting on the playfield camera. So give me a moment, I'm going to change something. Actually, I'm going to try and time it till after Brad goes because I don't want to just push him to the side. But radio silence for this ball, and then I'm going to be messing with something, folks. It's not really working. This is so strange because, like, it was not doing this on Sunday. It was not doing this, you know, the troubleshooting of the technical issues is always fun. February 27th, 2025. Less than that. That's too small. Maybe a little bigger. Sorry for not commentating on your gameplay, y'all. It's my bad. Can't do 17 things at once, unfortunately. Seems like today is going to be, for the first half of the stream at least, it's going to be me troubleshooting technical issues on getting those frames not to drop. Settling down that ball on the left side. See if he goes for that middle gate or maybe an attempt at setting a trap here. Tough. skill shot can definitely be valuable. Oh my goodness, house ball from John. Yeah, there's no ball save, buddy. I'm sorry. All right, y'all. After this ball, I'm going to be messing with the rig for a little bit anyways, but subscribe to avoid ads. Otherwise, we'll catch you in about 3 minutes. Let's see if what I did fixed it. I think it will. I'm being hopeful. Zach's reading the rule card. Oh, and it fully dropped signal for a second. I think this might be 10 times worse. Oops. Apologize for the lack of commentating because I'm mostly just focusing on the lag issue that we're currently experiencing. We just turned off one of the streams. So enjoy some gameplay as you can, but we're going to be trying to solve this issue for the next little bit.
Hello, good evening. This is Ashley here. Corey is running around trying to figure out the technology so that you have a nice mousing around play field. Oh. And that's the end of that game. Looks like we're going to zip on over. Corey's just doing some figuring out. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah! Let's see. Let's check out the standings. I just got here, so I don't know what's going on, who's where. Hello, everybody. I think that what we're doing tonight is it says a Classics Target Matchplay. So I think we've got to wait for our next round. I'm not sure where this is so that I can change it to the standings. Let's see here. There's probably one up. Oh, there it is. So it looks like we're just waiting for Diner to finish. Oh, Shorty's on there still. Cat is playing around.
One is for Corey.
Oh, thank you, Carrie Hill. Whoa.
Maybe let him pick.
I'm going to let him pick.
Fun
Carrie just brought some fun sodas over. There is a Crush birch beer. That's kind of fun. Who doesn't love a little bit of bark? And then I had one of these earlier, but they were pretty good. Chinoto sodas. Brio. Let's see if we can see the standings. So it looks like they've done a couple of rounds. Mr. Parsons is at the top here. Can you see? Why is this not?
Running a test real quick, everybody. Running a test on some things as far as whether or not we're dropping frames, because I think I found the issue. Yay, it only took 2 games.
Nicely done, Corey.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. I mean, a little bit stressed because I was like, what is happening? Yeah, I'm going to move this over to me, and we're just watching Carrie play test game of Baywatch here.
Yeah, let's do it. My headphones are a little louder than what I want them to be. Thank you, pal.
Better?
Yeah, that is.
Great. I think that issue is solved. Carrie, it's okay. It's just a test. It's okay.
Must always play.
Must always play competitively.
Yeah. Alrighty. I was just checking out because I didn't know what was up. How many people did we get out today?
33.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Massive.
It looked like, as I was zooming in here, there might be some new faces as well.
At least, at the very minimum, one new face to me at least. I believe it's one of Neil and Brent's, or a Souk friend.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kara's also here as well. We haven't seen her out since the.
She is officially living here now.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Last time I chatted with her, she was half here.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we actually gave her a lift. I'm gonna go let Carrie know that everything looks great.
Nice. I really like this game. I don't know if it's the music that I'm into the more, or the end graphic when the game drains out and it gives you to see if you get your bonus. Oh, we've got Dan walking up to that game on Diner. Yeah, so I think for the next couple of weeks, we're not doing our regular league. We're just doing kind of one-offs. So tonight is this Target Matchplay. I'm going to look on the overview here. I will learn. First to 19 wins. So we still got some good pinball action tonight because we are at, our top players are at 6 points. 3-2-1-0 scoring, or why you see the 1.5 is if you're in a group of 3, I think it's, you get, I don't know if you get 3, you might just get 2, which is so frustrating. Oh, and we got our next round up. I hope Corey picks somewhere for us to go. He's usually pretty good at that. One of the exciting parts of that, I'm sure, that has been mentioned, hello, is we got a new fun game yesterday, this week. You might have seen us unveil it. Corey is maybe moving us. We got a cheetah. So exciting. I don't know if you've got to see it on the stream yet. If not, hopefully that's where we're going right now. Oh, we're moving the wrong direction for cheetah. Oh, all right. We are going to a palooka. Fantastic. Sizzle pie. That's a nice shirt you got there, Corey.
Well, it seems, there's a little bit of glare still.
Oh, Corey's taking care of it. Hopefully before we have our power lunge. Nice. Looks like Tyler got some new colors in his hair. That's fun.
So I've realized that the trick for palooka is just instead of the rig going really high up like we normally do, we usually set the rig up probably about here.
Yeah.
But on palooka, there's the chandelier with the umbrella, and in order to get that cover, you just need to bring as you can see, the rig is set up probably about here, just much lower on the.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still see the whole playfield, so.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
call.
Yeah. Main thing on palooka being that you want that skill shot, unfortunately. That little middle spot, really, really bad. And the little white pop bumpers that are illuminated will change the value on that. You're never really going to get that from, once the ball is in play, very rarely will it go up and over that. You got to get some real fortune to bounce that off the yellow and get that back up. But those points are major, and you don't want to have to fight for them down in the lower end of the playfield, right?
No, very much agree. Carrie brought us some drinks.
Yeah, I heard. I did see the drink that y'all were drinking on stream on Sunday, and I actually have tried Brio before. So.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Do you want to try the birch beer?
I would absolutely try the birch beer then for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm down with that. We'll wait until we get to the booth cam before we test out these fun soda pops. As some of y'all may know, in the booth, drinking strange and obscure soda pops has become a bit of a tradition. 3 times.
Oh,
3 times.
on
So
a 4.
he was set at 400, and he just got that rollover 3 times. That's humongous.
Did every time it count it?
Well, what I was paying attention to, it seems like.
Nice. Sometimes on these oldies, if you go over and back a couple really quickly, sometimes it doesn't count.
That's true. Doesn't have enough time to input.
Oh.
You know what? That was an incredible ball. But unlike a lot of other pinball machines, it counts down how many balls you have. And we do see in the dead center of that play field, that extra ball is right there. You know how to get that, right, Ashley?
I sure do.
Yep.
You got to hit all of these 4 drops down. Boop, 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 boop. And once you hit those down, your extra ball will be lit at this drop in the middle. Fun fact on that, if you do it twice, you'll have 2 extra balls sitting there. So if you want to wait and hit it when you have 2, you can save yourself a little bit of a scary middle drop drain situation.
Yeah, because shooting this middle one, right, can be such a straight back down the middle. You got to really have the right amount of spin going on. Riley's joining us once more. Secondly, he hasn't been here since Provincials, so welcome back, Riley.
We got to see Cheetah yet today?
No.
Oh, I can't wait when that happens.
Well, thankfully we weren't on Cheetah because I had the rig set up on Cheetah when the night started, and I was like, if it's not, let's just move it. But thankfully, with the issues that we were having to start off the stream, I'm kind of glad that it wasn't on Cheetah
no doubt.
because that wouldn't have been great. I have no idea how the setting got changed on the receiver. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, if somebody grabbed it and wasn't really thinking, they might have accidentally thumbed it or something.
Well, you have to press the center button and then scroll and choose a different channel and then press the center button again. Like, it's basically just changing the wavelengths that the signal is being sent at.
Weird.
Right?
Yeah, that's weird for it to reset to something different.
Welcome back, Walt. Appreciate your loyal viewership. Always participating in chat. We love it. Thank you so much. You see Jeremy's using your emote in chat.
I really loved that. Thanks so much, Jeremy. As soon as I said hello, he tossed that in there.
Yeah, well, Carrie was kind of sneaking in the back right corner, and same thing, like use the Carrie emoji.
Cute. It's fun to have your own little emojis.
Oh yeah, that's on my list of things is to do more emoji work. Meanwhile, Riley's plucking away at some really good progress, and he's got that extra ball lit, so that center target is going to be priority number 1. That way he will go from 2 balls to play to 3.
And he's already got a couple more drops onto his next one as well.
Oh, it holds. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so you can have multiple balls sitting on that extra ball and just hit it once and get multiple of them.
Interesting. That is helpful for me. I don't often play this game. Not very high on my list of the EMs here as far as what I'm going to pick or so.
Yeah, you just...
Oh no, and he had the extra ball lit and just couldn't get to it.
That's rough.
So, in all likelihood, that last 4th digit is not a 0, but since we can't see it, I'm just saying that they're zeros. Hopefully, nobody wins by less than 10 points.
Well, if they do, they're taking pictures of their own scores, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Dylan's sweater. It's cute.
So, I actually made a joke with Dylan that anytime I see him at Pinball, he wears this sweatshirt, and he's like, it's kind of become a thing that, like, it's like a comfort, like, I like that sweater. I think at first it was just a coincidence, but since I made a comment or a joke of it, I think now there is
Now
some
it's
thought.
the pinball sweater.
Yeah, now there's some thought being put into it.
Well, you know, when you have a sweater that feels nice on your body, it's hard to put anything else on.
Oh yeah, textures for me are a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
There was some good nudging up on the play field that you might not have really been able to see, but a lot of times when it's up here or up here, you are nudging the machine to try and get a feed that you are comfortable with. Oh, almost a 500, but a 3 times 2 will be very.
Ooh, and a 4 in it.
That is just as good. The drain bows on this are just so unavoidable. But 2 balls to play, needs about 500 points. Would have loved that plunge to help him out there, because that's only 100 points from that ball. And now he needs about 420.
Yeah.
About 420 points or something like that. Uh-oh. Nice. Get it out of there. That was so slow, yet assured that it was going straight down the middle, hey? All right. Rodman up to close her out.
So is this Mr. Palooka here?
I don't know. I don't even know what Palooka stands for.
Well, it was a comic strip.
Okay. Ooh. I don't know about you, but did you feel an earthquake just now?
Oh, it must have been.
Must have been. Arcade Legacy, thank you so much for the 30-person raid. And the follows just start trickling in. We love it, baby. Hello, Jaybird. We're going to turn on chat now because we're going to have some active chat members for sure.
Nice. You're just if you're just joining us, we're just doing a Classics Target Matchplay here at the ranch. Instead of doing our usual weekly league night, we're doing a couple of one-offs before our next season starts.
Yeah. Also, unrelated to pinball entirely, but BC did just have a pretty big earthquake like last week. So
did.
It's funny that I set up the raid sound cue to be earthquake. Yeah, Arcade Legacy, I'll be sure in my downtime to check out your stream and take a look at things, but we appreciate the attention being thrown our way.
Definitely.
Love a classic tournament? Absolutely. You got to have a nice rounded skill set. You can't just be crushing the modern Sterns. One last ball for Rodman, and he's got some work to do. 400 points for, there you go. That's third place right there, and unfortunately no further. So third place is all Rodman's going to be walking away from, but that plunge was pretty darn immaculate. Got 400 points, almost the maximum. We love to see that.
Well, and again, how important was it to get those that middle up and down a couple times? Ooh.
That must have been really loud, because in my ears it was really loud, so I'm pretty sure for y'all,
I'll go
a little further away.
Ooh.
All right, we have a Crush Birch beer here on this side.
Yeah, and I have a Brio Soda Chinotto.
Chinotto.
I don't even know what flavor that is.
I don't know, but it's funny because watching y'all taste it on Sunday for the first time, I have already tried Brio. There's a very large Italian community in Montreal where I'm from, so
Nice.
I'm already familiar with what Brio is. And I'm a big fan as well, but it is like less sweet and very bitter and like nice, but still somehow like tastes like a cola, right? Cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
There you go. Birch beer, though. We all kind of know birch beer. That's going to taste like ginger and stuff, right?
Trees. We're drinking trees tonight. Sweet trees?
You know what? Since it's Crush, it's interesting because it tastes way more like a cream soda than it does like a birch beer. Lime Crush is where it's at. Newfie Light Root Beer. Yeah. You know what? I buy it. It's good. It tastes like root beer and crush, but like I don't really get the birch beer type flavor at all. Because I've had some birch beers that are just like ginger punching you in the mouth.
Yeah.
It's like, I think there's one also that you can get in the grocery store that's like one of those. Funny enough, we just watched Palooka, like one of those guys, you know, on the glass with like a big mustache, and he's wearing like the full long john underwear. And it's like, I've tried that one, and that tastes
Like a-
very strong.
A ginger beer?
Yeah. Oh, well, I think it's a birch beer, though. but I don't know.
Oh, I see. I've never seen a strawberry crush.
I feel like I have. Crush has so many different colors.
Yeah.
But this is good. It's very, very cream soda-y. Like, I feel like that's the most forward flavor that I'm experiencing right now. Let's take a look at standings. I think that's enough of our soda tasting time.
I will pull us over. We still have just Genesis looks like it's still, looks like Genesis is just finishing up.
Great.
So we are be able to move to a new place.
Yep, and we got Glenn up top sitting 3-0, 3
Wow.
wins in a row with 9 points. Then we've got my girlfriend Alyssa Bailey.
Oh, wow.
Tyler Prest, Kat McInnes, rounding out the top 4. And realistically, in this type of tournament, you really want to stick as close to that top 4 group as possible. You don't want anyone to super be climbing away. So we're going to have to keep an eye on Glenn. I think that means that, you know, those top 4. I don't think Tyler was on that first game that I streamed of Meteor. So I think we're going to have to follow that top group because none of those people have been on stream yet. And I just, you know, think we should be seeing who the tops are playing like.
Is there 2 Tylers?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You would recognize Tyler if you saw him. He's been here many times, and he definitely frequented the establishment a fair amount before he started coming to League.
Nice.
Like, when he started coming to the tournaments and stuff, I was like, I knew it was just a matter of time, man. I knew it was a matter of time. I know when someone's got the bug and they're, you know, practicing.
Yeah.
Like, they're getting ready. And I'm sure you see it, too, in a couple of folks who come around pretty regularly. It's like,
for sure.
you know, some people just like to play for fun. They don't want to test themselves. They don't want to play in a competitive
I love
vibe.
I love
don't
when
know.
people start getting into pinball and I'm like, hey, try this thing on this game. And then they're like, oh, there's things I can try to do. And then,
Yeah.
and then you got them.
Or you start, you know, chatting with someone who, like, oh, they seem like they're particularly obsessed with Iron Maiden. And it's like, okay, well, let's talk about Iron Maiden. And then after, like, 2 minutes of you talking about it, they're like, there's a lot more to this than I really anticipated, hey? Like, I remember telling people, like, well, all of these modern games, the new ones, they all have, like, a story. People were like, what? And I'm like, yeah, no, you have to, like, move the story forward. That's fun.
It is.
Now play pinball every day, so my skills have gotten really sharp.
It makes a big
Fortunate.
difference.
I mean, I don't even play every day.
No.
I'm here like 3 days a week, and I don't play every day.
Sometimes I come and I'm here and I don't even get on a pinball machine and I leave.
Yeah, I was
And I'm
talking
like,
to Kent about it, and he was like,
Okay.
how are you able to be here all day and, like, you don't play one game? I'm like, I don't know. I'm busy. Busy. There's stuff to do.
I should try, though. Every time I should at least, if I open the door, I should
Yeah.
at least play one.
At least one practice game, you know? We have a Satin Doll right now, and it's Rude. I'm guessing that Satin Doll is a pinball machine, but I've never heard of Satin Doll.
Me neither.
Yeah. Well, let's look it up.
We're just waiting on, we've got Genesis is our last game in this round. It's we're doing a target match play on classics, and we're going to 19.
Oh, it's like got a little double flip on
Oh,
one side.
Pretty. I like that pink color.
Williams.
Nice. Look at the bottom, the pops at the
And
bottom.
an upper flipper. Oh, you know what? I have seen this on stream once. I think District
think I
82
have.
has one.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Alrighty, Genesis is done.
I'll go get us a new game.
Corey's gonna find us a game. Next round is up. Now we just need to figure out where Corey is going to run to. I hope he goes to Cheetah, but I know he's not going to. Oh. Although if he does what he says he was going to, he said he was going to follow the top group. If he does do that, it's a fun Gottlieb. You have a Mandalorian at the shop. Nice. Corey is zooming around. I'm going to set us up for our next one. I'm going to just assume Corey's usually a dude of his word, so I think that he's probably going to do what he said he was going to do. So I'm going to set that up over here. Oh, he is a man of his word. Look at that. All right, I'm going to shoot you over to the game. A little rock encore. Here at the ranch, we like our Gottliebs. We've got a few Gottlieb premiers.
So Tyler Prest we did see in that last round, but this is the person we were talking about, right? That I was saying it's just a matter of time before we started seeing him around. But I got to leave you flying solo for a couple of moments. I just wanted to come here to say just that.
Okay, all right. Alrighty, Glenn stepping up. Quick work of that. It's the headline group on rock. That's it. Got Glenn, Kat, Alyssa, and Tyler. And Tyler we just watched on Palooka. So how many people play this game is to just hit the spinners. Looking for a lit one. But, you know, sometimes you're just trying to get it up top anyways. I mean, a beautiful thing about this game, if you're playing for funsies, is this silly fun shot here. However, sometimes if you miss that, you can, or you don't get enough momentum, you can get into danger zone. Kat's gotten all of her add a letter, so now she needs to hit that to relight them all. And then another fun part of this game, well, first the geometry of these two flippers is fantastically fun. Alyssa's stepping up. But hitting those drops at the top in a row will get you to your next level. And increasing your level increases how much each of your letters is worth.
No one quite running away with it yet.
Not yet.
So we explained the very complicated strategy of Rock Encore.
Yes. Yeah. Although I did give a little love to the fun little whippy woo shot.
Oh, the whippy woo, yes.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean by that.
I know.
That's the spinner she wanted.
Oh, yes. Oh, I like this little playfield up there. It's so fun.
Well, let's see if we can if someone can get up to that level 4 where the lights change, turn red.
Level up.
I did that for the first time like a couple weeks ago, and cool vibes.
Nice.
Very cool vibes.
Did the music change on level 3 and level 4?
You know what? I didn't notice.
It changes going on to level 2. But I don't know about level 3 and 4 if the music is also changing. I'd hope so.
I know for sure the lights turn all red, and it seems very ominous and scary and cool.
Get your heart pumping a little
Absolutely.
faster.
Absolutely. One flip. I mean,
Oh,
you know, more than one flip. It's funny because anytime I get to play, like, let's say I get to all the way to level 4 up here or something like that. If I only get one flip down here, I'm like, oh, dang, house ball. It's like, that's not how that works, buddy. Glenn going to work up on those upper drops. Got up to level 2. Now he's at level 3.
Oh, no, he's got to get all of them before he moves up a level.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Nice. Boop, 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 boop. They're so fun.
Oh, yes, because the numbers, I see the 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Okay.
Yeah, and you have to get the drops down in the row. So if you accidentally hit and they don't come back up once you get one of them lit. So sometimes if you don't do them in order, you're doing a lot up there and not getting much of a point thing happening.
Well, it does seem like the work he did up there gave him some points for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I see in the background that chat has been enabled on there.
Nice.
No more upper play field time for Cat. Nice little tip over there.
I think the one thing that's disappointing about watching this on stream is not getting to see the beautiful back glass.
Yeah, because we have to angle it down so much to
Get the scores.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oof, that was a fast feed.
Nice.
Good nudge to get the end lane there. Take your time, cradle up. You know that you have a shot at the lit spinner now. That was very wise.
There we go. Another one. So spinners get changed on your slings. Where else, Corey?
I thought it was just slings. I mean, we can pay attention to if anything else changes it, but the spinner doesn't. I think it's slingshots. I don't think hitting drop targets is going to change it, but I think it's just as simple as slings. Yeah. That was a good save there.
Oh, just give me a sec.
Feel free. I'll hold down the fort. Cat's crushing some rock. Good tip over again. And even a tickle on a lit spinner is good, you know. If you're someone who can't pass from left to right on this game, then taking an unlit spinner, absolutely, totally fair. Nice tip over. I think I've said that 3 times now. Killing it. But that's the main function of the game is lit spinners. I mean, I like it for its simplicity and being able to control the game. Ski jump the ball over. The geometry is pretty interesting as far as like these rubbers causing for strange feeds, strange things back and forth. More target. Oh. Again, just a nice, like, hold that left flipper up, and it just softly bounces over to the right side. Nice. Lit spinner for the win. And now we're on to the next set of drops. Backhand that spinner. That was cool. Wise decision. Yeah, just going for the unlit spinner, I think, is a perfectly fair decision. Let's see if we can get a. Oh, we're up to level 3. Ashley took a phone call, so she's gonna be all disappointed if we see that increased level 4 without her here. Get it. Come on. I want to see it. Oh, she's laughing, so that's always good. Yeah, but so close. I hope that holds ball to ball. Great ball. Here comes my girlfriend. She's going to crush it. I know it. And I know that A is flickering. Makes it appear like there's some sort of skill shot or something. It's not. It's just a faulty. Not a faulty, but, you know, it's a bulb thing. At least I believe so. I don't think it's a skill shot. Maybe I'm wrong. Good choice to cradle up. Rip that lit spinner, absolutely. One more drop, and then we're on to 2. There we go. Nice tip. It's pretty consistent, that feed. You can see, you know, lifting that left flipper just to bounce it over to the right. When we were playing this at Provincials, playing against Robert Gagnon, he didn't even flip the up. He didn't want to see it. He wanted a consistent, reliable feed from the top, and he liked what he saw, so he just never flipped it up there. But us at the ranch really like to, you know, get to level 4 because we like red sparkly lights. That was tough because that was like a nice little tip over, trying to hopefully get it up to here, but instead kind of back down the middle. Tough. Tyler pressed here. Well, electing for more of a slap save and got that double play field rolling. So as long as this is flashing, you can see that there's double play field. It's not particularly long. You could probably, depending on how lucky you are with the feeds up top, you could probably get like 2 lit spinner rips, but not very much. And the feed back down from here can be real ooky spooky. We don't like spooky. Not the pinball manufacturer, you know, just like we don't like scary. Oh, God. Trying to rip that spinner on the fly. He's got a stuck ball. Give a little something, something, Glenn. Come on. I think you can get it out. Don't tilt it. Good job. Goes for the unlit spinner. Ooh. There was just enough jiggle in that that it looked like it was maybe gonna outlane him there. That's that feed we're talking about. We like that one. That's the nice one. Now that you all have seen a fair amount of kind of feeds from that upper play field, you can see that some of them can be particularly scary. But that's it from Glenn. And Gottliebs of this era, they do this real annoying thing. There's a separate set of buttons by the plunger where you can change your initials, and then you have to press start to enter your initials. But the scary part is if you press start too many times, it'll start a new game, and it'll that DQs the player doing it. So he's got to be careful not to press start too many times. Good, good, perfect. He didn't want, but as I was explaining, there was like a 50-second timeout thing. Personally, I don't want to be pressing the start button. I apologize to the player behind me, and I go, I'm sorry. Sillier things have happened to me in tournaments, so. And that's the ball. You could see it in slow motion, couldn't you, chat? That one was coming from boop, 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 boop. Don't be pressing it too many times, Cat. Good. Perfect. Bailey's got a strong second right now, only because Tyler has a lot of work to do. Definitely going to want to double that score, catch up to Cat. It's a ways, but absolutely possible. Couple lit spinners, and Bob is your uncle. Where did that expression come from, hey? It's such a strange expression. Playing nice and controlled even with the upper there. Nice. Lined up for tickle. A tickle. Tickle's okay. Beautiful tip over that we've been talking about so many times. Uh-oh. Nice. And the ski jump. See, this is what I'm talking about. The ski jump I find very reliable on this game as well. Oh, and the spinner was kind of spinning, and like because of where the spinner was rotated, kind of rejected that shot. That was interesting. Oh, looks like she's trying out the tap pass. Good tip over there. Very composed. Uh-oh. Nice. Wow, what a catch. Look at her eyes there. I'm clipping that just for her eyeball expression. There you go. That was a lot of time down below. Nice tip over. Having a hard time with those spinners now. We got extra ball lit, looks like, and I think that's from spelling rock and roll lives. You see all those lit in lanes. Uh-oh. Well, it comes all the way around. The spots letter and stuff like that, that's all for, looks like, to light extra ball here. And in these tournaments, extra ball, you can't play it. I don't believe on this machine it's set to points, but I'll be honest with you, I have never really spelled all of this stuff before in playing this game. Asking for clarification on how she inputs her initials. And yes, don't press start too many times. So she is electing to do the thing that I do, apologize to the player behind you, and just wait. Unfortunately, I am not going to be leveraging a DQ just to put my initials into a machine. Now, there was like no bonus countdown there. I don't think that was a tilt. But interesting because she played for a very, very long time. She was at like, what, 2.1? Yeah, 2.2. Bonus is really not big on this game, but very, very close. Good effort. Good effort. Almost doubled the score there. She had cleared all her letters, eliminating the bonus by lighting extra ball. That's pretty super lame, actually. You do all that work and then you get no bonus because you got extra ball. That was a very interesting feed. That ball kind of bounced up around here like that. I haven't seen that one before. I clipped it. Nice tip over. Nice. Before that spinner, it even stopped spinning. Just give it a little nice. What a save. 2 clips from Tyler and 1 ball. We'd love to see it. Two X playfield. Here it comes. And it's gone. See, that's the scary part about 2X. Good try, Tyler. Let's take a look at that replay. Super clean on that double spinner, and then what the shoot? Very neat. See, look, it hadn't even stopped spinning yet at that point. It just started going. All right, y'all, we got a couple more matches to go. We'll talk about standings, but we're going to have to run an ad while we talk about standings. Thanks for staying tuned. Appreciate the raid. Thanks to all the new viewers. Stay tuned, or !Prime, and you don't have to watch ads. Subscribe with Prime. Let's take a look. Boop, 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 boop. So with that win over Glenn, Kat has put herself in first place. Well, tying wins first place with 10 points. First to 19 is going to win. So we've got Glenn and Kat at 10. We've got Alyssa and Tom Batoni scooting his way up there. Damien has 8.5 points. Brad Spennel with 8. Heidi with 8. John Hall with 8, and Dylan with 8. So all these players are really knocking on the door. I wouldn't say that anyone's particularly separated themselves. And since it's a 19-point target, I really don't think that there's going to be someone running away with it. But, yeah. We'll scroll down to let you know everybody who's here. Awesome turnout tonight. Yeah, 33 players on a one-off night. We love it. We love it. A lot more traction, a lot more people coming out, people, tuning in. Love the drum solo on those spinners. Yeah, the sound effects on Rock Encore is chef's kiss. Chef's kiss for sure. Let's do... Mystic. I just went ahead and picked for y'all because I don't know. I think Mystic's a great game. I wish we would be able to run like quick polls, because honestly the decision making time that we have to, we don't want people to be waiting like 5 minutes before they start their game and run polls and ask all of y'all which games you wanted to see. But these are the 9, just in case there are a few viewers here who haven't been to the ranch. They might not know the machine list or what's going on here. Yeah, Mystic is definitely. That's why I picked it. That's why I picked it. I'm not drawing right now. There's actually just something on the screen, so had to clean that off. Yeah, following you specifically, Luke, because you are such a loyal chatter. Always contributing. Let's update this match play so that we know who we are following in this round. And here we've got Carrie leading us off. So this game can be a little bit feast or famine. You see in the center of the board, you've got triangles and eyes. And if you look on each drop target bank, left, center, and right, you can see that they are currently set to eyeballs. Pop bumpers are going to change what that's set on. And for every line that you get, it increases your bonus. And bonus is held ball to ball once you have accomplished it. But hey, triangles and eyeballs don't make a line, so you can get a little bit cheesed on, you send it back up top, and then all of a sudden you're on triangles you didn't want to be. So yeah, build up that bonus, and then in order to increase it, mystical power. Hit that captain ball all the way up and get 2x, 3x, 4x, and then you see some ginormous scores. So now we're on eyeballs, but we've got the center as a triangle right now. So now with Luke resetting the banks, looks like, yeah, now we're back at eyeballs, which is great. You can hit that drop target down again, and it will replace the triangle with an eyeball, just like that, exactly. Thank you for demonstrating so kindly what I was trying to get to. And Luke is at 18,000 in held bonus now. Thankfully, coming down out the pops was on eyeballs, but we'll see if that is the held case. Yep, nope, great. One more, come on, one more. Oh no. This is looking to be huge, y'all. Gonna want to get it back up top, get the pops, and when you put it in the saucer, the spinners will be lit on and off based on pop bumpers. Like it switches on and off based on switches. That is a ginormous ball 1 because now going into ball 2, Luke has 54,000. Ball 3, Luke has another 54,000. So forcing the other players to really have to go for drops when maybe they just wanted to go for spinners and lit spinners all day and have a nice save. Have a, medium game of Mystic. Now Luke has forced them to want to have a magnificent game of Mystic. Yeah, that center drop target bank can be the devil. And I mean, he is right here on the back glass, so not surprising. Not surprising that some shot is going to be particularly evil. Kent Parsons, Paige and Kent Parsons. There he is. Yeah, so Kent recently just shaved his head, so I think that was him brushing his long, beautiful locks back. You're welcome, Luke. Great ball. Good nudge by Kent. Nice, and now he's got the scary 3 centers down. Now he just has to worry about the right one. Beautiful shot. Uh-oh, that was a scary recovery. Now you want eyeballs. Uh-oh. Once the drop targets are complete, like the bank, you saw that he hit the right drop target, but see how now it scores 2,000? Now you don't need to worry because you've completed it. I'm noticing now that this yellow arrow light is out, so I'm making a note here. Shouts it. Ugh. Nice. Back up top. Yeah, you want those eyeballs. Oh, now it's... Oh, sorry. Looks like he's got extra ball. Wonder how that happened. Maybe that's points. See, very, very tricky because he almost had everything, right? But he had the triangles that were kind of interrupting him. His held bonus is less than Luke, so Luke still has a pretty solid advantage over over Kent right now with held bonus, but that's how it goes.
I found my way back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Luke had a massive 54,000 bonus ball on Mystic, and now for ball 2 and 3 has 54,000 held bonus.
Yes.
Yeah, only one drop target, I believe, was missing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
Very.
And then you can start going for your mystical power shot.
Yep. Carrie has to build up some of her bonus. And it seems that everyone who is succeeding in building up bonus is doing it on the eyeballs. So I wonder if there's some correlation there.
I'm a little bit, I like the pyramids a little more. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, oh yes, it's pyramids. I can go for the.
notice the back glass, there's eyeball and pyramid, and it's like realistic, but the rest of the art is not. It's so strange. And then on the play field, it's like, a graphic illustration.
Yes.
Oh, nice save.
There was obviously a couple of cooks in the kitchen for the artwork on this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. 63,000. You only need one more line to get max bonus.
There we go.
Now, you never ever go for drops at this point. There's no point. You just want that captive ball all day, or as Ashley has called it, the technical term, mystical power shot. Cast a spell. The first shot is 5,000, and then it goes up to 2x, and then 3x, and then 4x. Nice. Hey, a lit spinner ain't too bad either, hey?
Yeah.
And you can backhand that captive shot, correct?
I don't know,
No?
to be totally honest.
Great ball.
I think that you would still. I think you would still get like every time when this is lit. It's not going to add to his bonus, but
No.
it's still giving him 2,000 points a drop. But I mean, at that point, if you've got a lit spinner, that makes more sense.
Yeah, lit spinner or captive ball. I mean, I don't really see the point in taking little pebbles to add to your giant pile at that
That's fair.
point, right? Nice and controlled here. Nice. Looks like trying to pluck away those center drops, but trying to really just like sneak it like just past here. So not putting himself in as much danger as just hitting that head on. And see, now Kent's at 18. That's held. He's going to want to do some work on his drops, only because he's in a pretty solid second. And this is a game where, like, you want to watch the other players over their shoulders, right? Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to see
Where they at?
where they're at, especially with that held bonus.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that as we've had this here longer and longer, people are realizing a lit spinner just ain't enough, boo.
True. Yeah. That's how I used to play this game. Now I don't. I'm a spinner guy all day. I prefer them just as a feel thing, but
Mhm.
you're not going to win. You're not going to win with this. Nice nudge there from Kent. And look at that. Powered that mystical shot. He's almost like bounced back and forth like 2 times. Actually, I think it might have counted for 2 hits.
You think?
I think so. Look, there's 2 lights. He didn't hit it beforehand. It might have bounced back and forth.
Well, we'll have to see if it gives him a double. Yeah.
Oh, no, it was just once because you start with that light
Lit.
being
Oh,
lit.
okay, yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just that, like he hit it that hard that it bounced up and down twice, right? Because realistically, it's you want this stand up. So if you
Yeah.
can get that ball to hit that stand up twice in one shot, crazy. The rubber down low wouldn't bounce it that high, though.
I hope not.
I don't know. It would be kind of cool to see, though, wouldn't it?
Just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's pretty mystical and powerful.
Yeah. Someone's got a magnet.
Nice dead bounce choice there. Going for the scary center targets first. Nope.
And if you get all 4 of your stars, so she got her first round of stars.
Right.
So then you get some points, and then you get extra ball, which doesn't really matter. So I think Carrie's just got an extra ball, and then after that you get special.
I think Kent had that too. Right when she got that power in lane, there was a crack sound. So I wonder if that's set to points.
Ooh.
Well, she's at 47,000, so I don't think so.
No, I think the light is lit, but we might have a situation here where
No extra ball.
No. Okay, never mind.
They're turned off, but I don't think they're worth points either.
Well, that's just a real kick in the teeth.
But
to be
maybe-
turned off and no points.
Yeah, maybe special is worth points though, because I can understand.
Yeah.
See, with 72,000, Luke, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because
Don't
you
worry
still have a
about
massive lead,
Yeah.
humongous lead. But yeah, it'd be interesting to know if special was worth. So getting the 4 stars 3 times.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, especially considering when you get up top, it's not necessarily. You're not necessarily going to get this one or this one, right?
That was a
Rough go.
drain. Yeah. Now we have Kent. He would have to play. If you can play, you can play. He's going to have to play a lot.
Hi, it's Carrie. I just thought I'd pop in here for a minute after my shameful mystic.
I mean,
Ugh. It's so fun, but so mean and so hard.
it
and
is a
just-
bit mean.
It's such a great game to practice on to be a better player. There's my emoji from D Gamecast. Thank you. That's exactly my face after the game I just had. But the angles of this game are cool. The feeds and the reads you got to make to master it or play it well. I do think, I'm not making excuses, but I think that the game might have got shifted a little and is a little out of line. It needs to be probably leveled again. I'll do that tomorrow. Add it to my list.
I mean,
level Mystic.
Luke was able to
I know.
do some crazy
again,
with an unleveled game.
I know. I wasn't making. We're all playing hockey on the same
I
ice.
know.
Like I say.
I'm just saying, Luke had a great game.
I know. Yeah, he blew it up. I was
He got up to max
60
bonus.
He had 72.
Yeah,
Awesome.
on his second ball.
That's great.
Yeah, he was at 54 after his first.
Sweet.
Yeah. Fun times.
Fun times. Where are we going now? I guess we gotta wait.
We gotta wait a minute.
That's the problem with this whole situation.
Here, let's have a look at what's going on in our venue right now.
Oh. So I got Force. Did you guys talk about how Force 2? I got a new sound card for it
Oh, we didn't talk about that.
From-
Oh, I see.
from Flip.
Oh, I was so confused.
Flip in France.
I noticed
or
that
Germany.
Cheetah was still over there,
Or
but I didn't realize that you did this
yeah. So
this move here.
we did. We put Force used to be there, and we put it over here. Little bada boom, bada bing, and now it doesn't go. It like makes happy pinball sounds like.
I mean, they're still very spacey still.
Like that.
Makes some
Ooh,
good
which
ones.
makes me want to do a little of this. Yeah!
Pinball.
Pinball, baby. We got Air Horn Hill on the mic. What? Just waiting on Joker Poker, the old 5-ball solid state.
Yep,
So
that's it.
that takes a little longer. It's in the old back room.
Let's watch Corey as he plays
Mystic.
the
He's-
Mystic.
Sure. He's talking and rocking. He's shatzing and ratzing.
Oh, I think that maybe he's trying to see if we were talking about.
Getting those stars
Oh,
up and out.
we just wanted to know because extra ball
Mm-hmm.
is set to doesn't work, but it's no points.
Is it no points for an extra ball? Did you guys see an extra ball?
Yeah, I thought you got an extra ball. Oh no, you did it once, so you got whatever that was.
Yeah, I didn't get an extra ball.
The thing with this game that is a little bit confusing is that once you've done it 2 times or the first time, then it lights the extra ball light.
Right.
But even though,
But I don't think that it also is this mystical power shot too does that too. It's
yeah,
like it's kind of before the thing you got. So
Yeah.
when 2x is lit does not mean you get 2x. If you get 2x, your 2x will light here.
yeah,
It's one of those
yeah,
valley
it.
things, right? Where you got to be
confused.
where you get to be confused, yeah. I mean, all of this stuff right here is confusing and like how these are like, it took me forever to actually wrap around my head that how these corresponded to the actual thing, which is exactly what Corey is explaining to folks over there.
Yeah,
The,
yeah. Your middle is these ones.
yeah, which is all these ones, which
Yeah.
didn't,
So this one here
yeah,
is this one.
correct.
You know, yeah, very confusing. Until it's not.
So
Once you
Corey's
figure it
like,
out.
so what you want to do is you fill in your bingo card and then you want to get your multiplier by hitting the mystical power shot. That's what he said. I read lips.
Oh, you're a lip reader now.
I am. Well, I also just know Corey and I know that that's what he would tell somebody to do.
Oh,
And
new round is up. Corey is
Oh.
moving us around.
moving on up.
While he's doing that, let's check out the standings. Alrighty. Glenn is still hanging out at the top here. 13 points. Alyssa's still hanging in top 4 as well. Nicely done. Oh, yeah. We have something exciting for you now. You're going to like this. You're really, really going to like this.
What am I going to like?
What we're going to now.
Oh, the
Nicely
music.
done.
That was awesome. Did you
Wow.
timed that little screenless splash? Do I get to play it? What game am I on?
Oh, you want to know where you're going?
I'm gonna get Corey back in here. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Well, thank you for stopping by. Carrie Hill is on volley. She's walking away from me. Alrighty. She can find out herself.
Find out what game she's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'll find out for you. Too late. Didn't want to hear what I had to say.
I was just giving Kent a little tutorial. He goes, "How was my game on Mystic?" And I'm like, "I want to see you, Shatson. I want to see you getting that." Because I'm like, if you had those other 3 targets, man, like even just one of them would have been huge.
Yep.
Does Cheetah have the standard ROM? No, it does not. And we're waiting on... No, I don't. It doesn't have the standard ROM in it. We're waiting on the person that it was purchased from to get us a sheet so that the dip switches can be adjusted so that we can further change it. Because as of right now, if we just followed the standard guide, it would not work. But it is not standard ROM.
No. So you have to go do 1 to 5 twice, and then it will light your collect bonus for 1 shot. 1 shot. But if you do 1 to 5 twice, and you do that on your first ball, and you light your collect bonus and you collect it, your next ball, your collect bonus will be lit again.
Yeah, it's since it's still new to the folks here who haven't played it and stuff, everything's going to be left stock for a little while so that people can kind of get a feel for how Cheetah plays, and then the devil adjustments will be made of just absolutely. Well, you know, I don't want to say absolutely decimating it, you know, but things will be made a lot harder.
This will be gone.
Yeah, I was talking with Carrie about whether or not it would be this one or if it would be this one or like where to start, because you know we don't want people to hate the game like right off the bat by making it devilishly hard.
Yeah, you want it to be a fun time.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this game?
Big fan. Yeah, I like it, and I mean seeing some players at Worlds, you know, chats in the ball back and forth to build up their bonus, and just so many different things that I would have never thought to do.
Yeah.
Really, really just inspires me for the creativity on how many different strategies you can adopt for this table to plausibly do well. What Jeremy's talking about in chat is where you clear the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops 2 times, and then that left orbit collect bonus is lit. And if you don't hit it super hard, it'll go up, hit the switch, collect, and then come back down, collect bonus, and then very safely hit the in lane, and you can trap up and, you know, just play forever. Now, what I've learned in my experience is this slingshot really, really loves that left out lane, and Rodman did a great job of demonstrating one of my least favorite parts about the game, where it's just really hard to predict, because you're used to the slingshots of danger being here, right? And of course those are dangerous, but that weird little side one is just horrible.
Something that I did not know about this game, I really like this game, and recently learned since we've gotten it, is so if you hit these 3 drops down, it'll increase your bonus multiplier, which holds ball to ball.
Right.
If you get these 3 down, it
Oh,
will
Lazarus.
nice. It will light this light here, and that will also increase your bonus multiplier.
Mm-hmm.
The nice thing about hitting that second drop on the side is that every drop you hit increases your bonus as well.
There you go. Whereas the top ones you're getting off of the pop is not adding to your bonus.
That's it.
Yeah, it must have been fun on Sunday for y'all to just slug away on this game and
Yeah, we had a
learn
good
a lot
time.
of things, and also helpful for, you know, ROM modifications for later as to like what was going on, because Carrie and I, when we were playing after setting this up, is I had a wicked game, like 2.8 million or something ridiculous like that.
Nice.
But we were having an issue where on ball 1, I had 100K and then I collected, and then ball 2 and 3, I also had 100K to start off the ball. Very strange.
Yeah, it shouldn't do that.
Yeah, well, when I was watching y'all stream, I didn't see that thing happen again, so
Oh.
curious. Gonna have to take the glass off at some point and just mess around with this thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen that since, but Carrie was
Ooh.
adamant to us that it would hold. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work.
I did it, I just don't know how I did it, I'll be honest.
That's fair, that's fair.
Well, the devilish slingshot was kind to Kent there, but that feed, he took his hand off the machine. The one I played, the bonus X does not carry ball to ball, and bonus collect switch is disabled. Yeah, I'm sure that's something that you can do with the dip switches, but we have not messed around with that because we got to wait for this ROM guide. We got to look into it. I mean, after like a week or two, if we don't hear from him, you know, probably have to do some research on our own, but still. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the bonus collect is just such a nice shot. It's so
Yeah,
fun.
it
It's
is
so
fun.
swoopy. At least give them one, like one per game or something. And then you just have to make sure that when you collect, it's maxed out super mega bonus ultra, you know?
Yep. The other thing that, playing around on it, so each of these lights, if you hit all 3 of these in a row, it will light either the blue spinner or the yellow spinner, or this shot here, or where's the last one?
I believe the last one was special. Oh, no, it's that one?
Yeah.
Hmm.
When you hit that top spinner that Rodman just hit, once you well, the way that this one is playing, once you hit it once, it turned off. But when you did the blue one,
Oof.
the blue one carried ball to ball.
Interesting. But that red one,
You could hit it once.
you hit it one time, 3,000 a spin. That's pretty juicy. I
And
mean, it
same
looks
with
like
this.
all of them are 3,000
Yeah.
a spin. Again, I think that's something that will be able to be adjusted. Like, it's probably a dip switch for all of them.
But it's fun.
Fun to be lit the whole time or one rip?
Well, I mean, I kind of like it lit.
Yeah. It's just one of those things that those
Like, then
drops. It's not like Stargazer, you know, where like you lock in the spinner value, like, and you can time it. You have to hit all 3 of them and time it to match the other colors. That's insanity.
It's hard. But if you hit 2 of them down, because they're going at the same, if you hit 2 of them down, trying to just hit 1 and time 1 is a little bit more reasonable.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh.
Triple value spinners. That's crazy.
One more drop up top to increase his bonus multiplier.
He's right about in the middle of the bonus. He's at like 50K. On the fly.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Patience there. Oh, now he only needs one more number. And I'm pretty sure that would be the Oh, what was
Oh.
that? Since the camera's top down, I don't think I could see it properly, but I think it was like over the
yeah.
flipper, but still somehow stayed in.
Yeah.
That was wacky. We're gonna
Oh,
want.
nice.
What was that?
Watch again. Watch
Look
again.
right here. What was that? I think I'm going to watch this infinity times.
That was pretty cool.
What the hell?
Oh. Frustrating ball for Tori. Waiting for Mr. Parsons to step up. There he is. Super wild. Nice catch. What do you do now? I like that both of the in lanes I'm excited most of the time, unless I have all my numbers, to get. Because either one of them adds to my bonus, the other one gives me a number. Nice. Alrighty, Mr. Rodman stepping up. Nice. Yeah, I think going for those side drops is, I like that. Oof. And he wants it a little bit, I'd say. Maybe gotta give him a bonus multiplier there. That'd be nice. Also, if he gets those drops down on the side again, gets those two down, that's gonna give him a bonus multiplier. Moving fast, moving fast. At a certain point, you're just like, oh, I might as well just grab it. Yep. Oof, nice. What was that? Extra ball when lit. I wonder if it's for points right now. Come on, give him one more drop at the top there. Excellent. Great. Now he's at his max bonus. He's got 2x bonus multiplier. Maybe we get 3.
So it is confirmed with Jamal that the ball was in fact over the flipper when that clip happened. Yeah, so that is probably going to be the candidate for the first slow-mo replay. So I'm going to mess around and figure out how to put that in slow-mo and see if we can have a button that one of them does regular speed replay, instant replays, and the other one will do slow-mo instant replays.
Oh, cool. I love all of the extra buttons and abilities I'm getting as our streaming goes along here.
More ideas, right? Nice, spot that number.
So if you spell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2 more times, will it light it again? No.
No, it's
You
one.
just-
It's
you get
one,
it once and done.
one per ball.
Oh. Nice job, though. Got it up to 3x bonus.
Oop, I didn't mean to hold that. You can see where they're at based on the little colors, where the circle's at, and I believe that last one is light special lane. You get 50K and light special lane. When I was having that game, I was trying to purposefully drain out the right out lane or left out lane and get special to see if it was worth points, but of course, when I was trying to do it, that's when
It's hard.
didn't do it. But another future thing that special should absolutely be worth points. Going for the collect. Nope. Not high enough for his liking.
I mean, I want to multiply it, you know?
No, 100%. And he's only at 2x right now, it looks like. Oh, no, not
No,
even.
Not even. 0xing. 1x.
I was going to be like, no, 1x.
Oh. Well, gets us 100K.
That's not too bad, Jamal. Not too bad. I wish there was some way to know on the play field if you were on your first number completion or your second. Because I don't think it has to be 2 completions, same ball. Like if you did it first on ball 1, like it'll keep track of it. But why isn't there some way for us to know? Like we just have to use our memory. My memory's so bad. And that there was a typical Stern drop target brick where you feel like you hit it dead on and it just doesn't drop. But there, she's got it.
Oh, nice. And that was the second time.
Freshly married, Tori is.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yep. Luke was playing earlier and I didn't even mention it. How terrible of me. But, you know, Luke, the one who just absolutely crushed Mystic, that one. That one.
When did they get married?
Like last Wednesday or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very fresh.
Very cool.
That's exciting.
Sorry to be outing your personal information to 23 people. My B. Oh, what a save. Oh, my goodness. The spin that ball had was so powerful. Well, an on bonus rollover gets Jamal. Very solid games. I mean, 500 being last place. That's solid. We like to see it.
Fun, fun. Hi.
Hi. Let's take a look at our standings because we're getting down to the thick of it. Pinball power couple, Jeremy says. Absolutely. We got Glenn still holding it down in first. We got John Hall who's jumped up. Heidi has jumped up. Dylan. So, you know, looks like Kat, Tim, Melissa were up at the top. They've kind of floated a little. But when it's 3-2-1-0, right, at 11 points, 1 win puts you right back up there.
Yeah.
And we know that John or Glenn winning puts them at 17.
Ooh.
So another win.
A win in a second.
Heidi and Dylan, if they win, they're also in shooting distance. So when it comes down to it, like we're not going to follow the top group for the next round because we want to try and get as many people in as possible today. And then after that, I think we're kind of locked in that we got to stream that top group because that's going to determine who wins or not. So
yeah. Yeah, if the top group is within striking distance, we should definitely be following them, I'd say.
Yeah, and you know, my apologies to all the people who haven't been able to be streamed. Trying our best, but 33 of y'all coming out, and we know that there's going to be how many? 7, 8 games. Statistically, is kind of impossible, but we are trying our best, I assure you. Looks like 1 game left. Carrie, Tommy, JW, and Zach still playing on something. What are they playing on? Volley.
Volley.
That's a nice game. We like that game.
I mean,
It's classic. It's a classic. I don't know. All right. Of the 23 viewers, I'm hoping that some of y'all are still new. If that's the case, please use your Amazon Prime if you have one to support. If not, I mean, you were watching Arcade Legacy. If you have Prime and those are your people, use Prime, subscribe to them. It's free. Otherwise, Bezos makes more money. So you got to spend his money, okay? Please do it. Exclamation mark Prime in chat to see the link. Click it, and then you can do the thing. Otherwise, we're going to roll to them highlights. You don't have to worry about ads coming up for the next little bit, but while we wait for volley, we're just going to roll a little bit of highlights. You can see some of those clippy clips, and we're going to have a really, really cool January-February amalgamation. So it's going to be a 2-month clip. It's going to be a long highlight reel, so stay tuned to see that. BRB.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. My goal in pinball is to not know everything.
Yeah, then life would just be boring.
It's always fun to.
Ooh! Tired from work and
Play.
which I get. See, okay now. Ooh, nice dig.
Had you put on the proper trajectory? Thank you, Mr. Nathan.
Corey with some great nudges today. Oh my God.
Hot.
One shot left, and then a 1 or a 2.
So you can see how this is sort of like rainbow blitzing in the middle here. Ooh, nice save.
Whoa, that's safe. Clip it.
Flip it. Yeah, I think that's how we would have to do it because
Yep.
the qualifying would have to matter for something. And for nice dig. That's it. And then she'd go into her multi-ball. Boom, hit it. Nice nudge. There we go.
Okay.
Serve it up. Boom.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
Now he's on the mainland chilling with those guys. That's cool.
A little bit of a stress-free environment here. Ooh.
Yeah.
There we go, Doug. Just got that target down, and that's going to give you space to shoot your ball back up. Ooh. Shibble. It's a great score. But anything can happen in pinball. Ooh.
Able to regulate your emotions. If you're going to want to be able to participate and play with others. Oh!
So he just got up to 2,000 for his bonus value.
Oh!
And then she steps up to a pinball machine and just frickin' murders.
Oh, yeah.
So I have faith. I have a lot of faith.
What a move.
And then just keep it alive for a little bit. All right, safe option is ramp. You keep doing that ramp and
Oh, yeah, he's going all in on prison. Oh, what a big move. Got one.
nice. So important. If you get one of these 3 rollovers, it's going to be a really great strategy that I have seen is perfect save. Whoop. Whoop. Oh. Do you think that you'd be okay to sit here for 30 seconds for me?
Absolutely. I will cover and watch. Ken's. Oh my goodness.
It just sucks.
Hey Phoenix, thanks for joining us.
Hi. Oh my God, that was good. And right into a drop.
Not having people just walk off the street and come on in, right?
Oh, nice hat movement. Oh my gosh, Glenn. I know if he is
was
not.
I'm a bad person. We're gonna try to get through that. So Kat is starting, and what is Kat's strategy? Oh, thanks so much for following. Thanks for joining in.
All right, we made a very diplomatic decision. Was either we pick a game where 2 people haven't been on stream, or we pick a game that 3 people that haven't been on stream today get to be featured. So we are going to start. We're going to go with the game where 3 people, and it is Abracadabra with Kayla, Kara, and Brent. So Abracadabra, in case y'all don't know, there is a game kind of like at Yegpin. Kind of like it, called Wizard. Much more rare than Abracadabra. Very fun. Very, very much looking forward to hopefully playing it. But Abracadabra, a little bit different. You're going to want to get the rollovers for 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's either up top or on the bottom. That'll increase your bonus value you see in the center from 1,000 to 2,000, etc., like Kayla just did, going up to 2,000. Now, all of the lit drop targets are going to assign you your bonus value rather than 50 points, because if it is not lit, it is
50 points.
Oh no, 500.
No.
Not as bad. And then pops kind of switch from awarding you 1,000 to not awarding you 1,000. Those can be pretty lucrative if you get some good side to sides, like get that ball jammed in the outside of the pop bumper, and it just gives you a whole bunch. That can be really fun.
That is fun.
And once you have completed all of the drop targets, once they are all lowered, then you hit that center stand-up. It is very scary, very difficult to hit, and it resets your drop targets and awards you a next highest bonus value. Like, it'll progress it for you. I'm not sure if it actually gives you points or anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does.
The middle drop?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I set the score cam up, and it doesn't show what ball it's on, so we're going to have to just...
Oh, that was me.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to fix that?
No, it's okay. We're just going to have to pay attention, is what I was going to say.
Pay
All right.
attention.
Kayla, we're just going to assume that last digit is a 0, and that will be the score to beat between Kara and Brent. And look at these cool eyes. Wow, look at them. They're just so starry. Wow, so cool. I like the backlash for this a lot. I think this is probably one of my favorite art packages for any machine,
really?
like EM,
Any
solid
machine.
state. Maybe even
You're going all in on this game.
There's a lot of things that I really like about this game. Yeah. Like,
We got it for you. You know that, right?
I do.
Okay.
I remember specific. I can point to the specific conversation as to when it was that decision was made. But like the play field, right? Like, even just like an old rundown play field, just as art. Like, look at that. It's so death metal. It's so cool. Just a wizard with flames and a weird jester hat. Amazing.
And when your pops are lit, they're fireballs.
Yeah, incredible. Like, if you listed things that I like in life, those would be at least 3 of them.
Fireballs.
Fireballs, wizard. I guess not so much the jester hat, but whatever, it's fine. I don't know. Art's cool. Like, look at even the plastics on the side. Like, look at these. Those are badass.
Yeah, I mean, I really like
Nice
the
save.
colors on this game are delicious.
Delicious, yeah. I like, the sky blue,
Yeah.
how it, like, the light blue, how it, like, stands out. It's so pretty. And the use of negative space towards the flippers.
Mm-hmm.
I could, I don't know, what's the word, like, talk sweetly about this game for a long time. Another good save. Kara's rolling.
Nice.
Ugh. Tough feed. Tough feed from those little mini rubber plastic thingies.
Were you paying attention to how many balls we're at?
No. Did you hear how I was romanticizing the artwork for this game with way too many words? No way. I was busy just gushing.
I know.
I'm aware. I know.
I was also on that same train with you, and I'm going to guess 3.
That's a fair assumption.
Yeah.
Bonus value still stuck at 1,000, unfortunately, but considering where her score is at, she's got a lot of pop love so far. She's kept the ball alive, and that is invaluable.
Till 10's game on this guy.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with my nice long pause. That is good to note. Love having the other scores up for the one-player games. Yep, got to keep track, right?
Nice.
Oh, almost a second one. She's had so many wild saves in this round so far. Abracadabra is pretty close to us, so we could look over and see what light. This is ball 5.
Oh.
31-0-4-0. And then we don't need to write P3 because Brent is the last player in this game.
We can just look at the back glass.
That's it. Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Just moving it over because
You want to make it the Abra look nice.
yeah, the Abra was like, it's flashing white. It's kind of like muddling it a little bit. I don't know.
No, we want things to look good.
Trying to.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
What you got there? You got a snack?
Skittles.
Skittles. Love our candy here at the ranch.
Berry. You gotta be the purple or nothing.
Purple or nothing, hey?
Mhm.
You know, I've never been a huge Skittles guy, but as I age, I appreciate candy more and more. Beautiful shot from Brent there, getting the 4 from the bottom flipper.
They're gonna be illegal soon.
Skittles?
Yeah.
What?
That's why I'm eating so many of
That
them.
that is a wild fact. I'm confused. Does that have something to do with tariffs, or is it just too high in sugar, or I don't understand?
The colors.
Oh, the dyes that they use,
Yeah,
hey?
they're gonna give you
Interesting.
cancer.
And they can't just find a substitution? Interesting.
Just hold your Skittles tight. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so if you see some, Skittle purchases going up, you might want to short Skittles right now. You might see a big, giant increase. Ashley's putting the word out there. Stockpile your cancer Skittles while you can. All right, this is ball 2. That was just his ball 1. 13 is a solid start for 1 ball.
Having a
Soft
hard time
plunging.
getting it over there.
Yeah, soft plunging might have not been the move when 1 and 2 was what you needed. Brent was
Oh.
also telling me before we picked his game, he was like, I forgot how to play pinball today. I don't know what's going on. And so I think he probably believes that, me picking this game had to do with that direct comment, but I swear it didn't. You're also playing like my favorite game at the ranch, so nice tip over. Ooh. Pop put it right back onto the flipper. That was kind of scary. Good slap save. Nice tip over again. Making some good decisions here. He only needs 1,000 more, and he's on ball 3. He's got it. Let's see how high he can go. Looks like he remembered. He remembered how to play pinball. Just put a camera in front of someone, and that's when the action happens, right? Or they freeze. You never know. Oh, he's still. I thought he had all the drops down. I thought that was going to reset it. Nope, still 2 on the right side.
Might be 3 even.
No, see, that's a mistake that we've been making for a while, but like this little thing here is like the shadow of something. It's not actually a drop target,
Okay, all right.
but very understandable. Nice. He did all of that still on 1,000. That's a lot of pops. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a save. 1 target left.
Every lit letter or lit number is it 1,000 points? Can you go over the rollover?
500.
500.
Nice. Here we go. Reset it. Oh, free. Free. Maybe I should have clipped that. I feel like
that was pretty good.
I feel like out of context it would be hard to understand what is happening if it was just like reset the targets and then it immediately resets. Like, wait, what just happened? I don't even know that game. Nice.
Does every switch hit change the light which target is lit? Or is it just slings?
Slings and pop
Pops.
bumpers. 1, 2. Definitely the slings.
It looks like pop too.
Yeah, slings and pops.
But not in lanes, it doesn't look like.
I usually go by the sounds, honestly. I try to like pay attention when I can, and then I try and count. I would really enjoy for him to roll it.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
It's okay.
Does it impact us?
No, it just blocks, like I can't see what's happening at that point. It's a pretty good game. Pretty good game, 85. Couldn't roll it, but I guess you remembered how to play. Good job, Brent.
He remembered. Still working on that.
Yeah, I'm being patient. I'm savoring. I think we might be on to the top group. Yep, we have to follow the top group now because we have two people
Ooh, Heidi.
at 16. I don't think these, yeah, they were not. But we have two people at 16. So
Let's go to the standings.
yeah. Yes, we are not sponsored by Crush or Skittles. If anyone knows anyone, can hook us up with some corporate sponsors for, you know, sugary products. Yeah. I don't want to speak for you two, but I think you would probably be into the idea.
Yeah.
So here we got John Hall and Heidi in a tie for 16. So both of them can win next round. So we will 100% be following them. The other two who will join them, Jason LaCour is definitely going to be joining them in that top group. It would be one of Glenn or Dylan. The algorithm will determine who is going to join them. That is not really up to us. Now, Jason, Glenn, Dylan cannot win from winning this next round, but John Hall and Heidi can. So I don't want to encourage you, the viewers at home, to be rooting against anyone.
But if you want to watch more pinball,
But if you want to watch more pinball, there are going to be two people that you would prefer to win. So just keep that in mind.
I like this. Watching pinball.
Oh, the Skittle. I thought you were going to say the Skittles. I'm like, yeah, we know.
Oh, yeah.
I did it.
Nicely done.
I finished it. What's for dessert?
Skittles. Water.
Water.
You responsible person.
Oh, you think there's water in there? So it works. Nobody would ever suspect.
It's only water in water bottles.
No.
No.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Nope. Lots of other things. And for those who don't understand that's a joke, I don't drink. So, because like it's insinuating. What's the difference between insinuating and implying?
Similar.
Right?
I would call that a synonym.
What's the difference
White eggs and brown eggs.
between inferring and implying? Okay, Google, do your magic. Imply means to suggest something indirectly, while infer means to draw a conclusion based on evidence or clues provided. There you go, chat.
Now you know.
Just who thought that you would watch pinball and just learn English more good?
Like,
Not-
learning things good.
I like good learning. I like good learning. Yeah, not bad learning. What match are we waiting on?
We
Do I have to
are-
keep talking?
No, we should be ready to get ripping if you refresh this. Someone should. There we go.
Round is up.
All right, Corey is a running. He is going to take us. Oh boy, look at this, Corey. He hasn't seen yet, but this is the group we're following. How wizardy is that? You know what I mean? Real wizard shit. Yeah, you're good to go. Yeah. Good luck. Have fun. Alrighty. Corey's going to be so excited when he realizes he's still running around trying to figure it out. Alrighty. I'm going to get our new players' names up on our board here.
John's just going right for it.
He
So,
checked in. He was checked in if he could. It's like, you leaving this here?
yep,
Yep.
we are following you. You should know you could win.
You could win.
Well, maybe he's one of those no, not standings watchers. Maybe he's like
no,
me.
I think he knows.
It's tough because I'm such a big proponent of like not looking at the standings.
Yep.
And multiple different types of
Play.
just because I feel like I get in my head about it.
Totally.
And people will look at the standings around you, or like, you know, on the screens, like pull it up, and then I try to avert my gaze, and I like still end up seeing my name because your eyes are gonna recognize your name faster than anyone else's name, right?
Mhm.
Like it's just used to that. A couple of tough feeds there for John, and he's breezed through 2 balls, but we know you only need one of them. And this is what I like to see people doing, really taking their time. Don't give up on it. I know you're
Yep.
really, really close to getting over, but some people, they just kind of get fed up and, you know, over plunge. Unfortunately, and it's weird because
That
that's
was a good over plunge, though.
exactly, and he almost got the 4 from the flipper, which is
Yeah.
fantastic. But it's weird because he was doing that back to back to back. I guarantee he really didn't change where he was plunging by very much, and it went from
Oh, nice.
almost the 4 to the 1, like crazy. But fantastic plunge
Oh.
there. But that's about where his luck is starting and stopping. Once that ball gets into play, it's not being very kind to him. Scary feed.
Oh.
Yeah. So in case y'all didn't know, the 1 can center drain you, as you have just seen. It's not always going to be doing that, but
Every once in a while.
every
You
once
get
in
lucky.
a while, yeah. Well, I don't want to draw any conclusions prematurely, right? But I would be genuinely surprised if John Hall won with 15,000. So I do feel like that puts some pressure on Heidi to bring it home, and that would be particularly exciting because I'm not sure if Heidi's won anything. Are you?
I don't think she's won anything here.
I don't think so either. That would be pretty cool.
That would be awesome. I would love that.
Same. We love to see new winners here at the ranch.
And the winner gets a beautiful gold chain cheetah.
Yes, yes. Handcrafted.
I may be missing a chain when I get home. But that's what happens
Yeah,
When-
when you have a crafty
your-
partner.
when your partner gets crafty and you're not home.
Hey, I loved it. Oh my goodness, what a save! As soon as I saw the Instagram post, I chuckled to myself. It was the first thing I saw after my nap.
Adorable.
Nice, and that was the lit target as well. That was an interesting catch, eh?
I know that's not how you're supposed to play it, but I just sometimes just go for pops. Yep, get in there, do that.
I applaud the ability to make that shot accurately.
I'm not saying I'm doing it accurately. I'm just saying that.
That's what you try to do.
Yeah.
So Jason has passed John, so officially John will not be winning this round. Maybe he wins next round, you never know.
That's that one drain.
The devilish one, you want to get it down here, not up there. Nice.
nice.
How did that not tilt? That was a whack and a half.
Oh.
Nah, trying to force that catch, unfortunately. But there is still a chance. I mean, I don't want to say that's a particularly high score by any means, but stranger things have happened, right?
Yeah.
I've had games on single-player EMs where I'm like, terrible, 4th place, and then I win. So you do never really know. Here's the older of the Parsons brothers. I don't think I'm wrong, but if I'm wrong, Glenn, and you are not the older of the two of you, then that's my bad, dude. That's my bad.
He seems like he's got older brother energy.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right?
But you're right. I don't know that for sure.
No, me neither. I said it and then immediately was like, do I factually know that, actually? Actually, factually. Come on, G. No, he's younger. Glenn is younger than Kent?
Oh.
That's my bad. I mean, if he's younger than you, but still older than Kent, like, you know. Love that Lauren is always in chat, too. Appreciate you, buddy. Glenn is chatting with the person who was playing next to him. But no, I'm way younger than both of them. Oh, and Kent's the older brother, hey? Interesting. Well, that's
More
gonna
you know.
that's gonna be a fun conversation.
Again.
Looks like Glenn has officially got at the least second, but he has passed Jason LaCour's score. You're gonna have to take our word for it, but he is on ball 2. Because our EM scores there is kind of... Oh, no. You can see ball 3 now. That's cool.
Oh, who did that?
Yep.
Is that you?
Did what?
Change the back glass.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, good call. Thank you.
Nice. Good plunge. Uh-oh. Yeah, you saw that one coming. Nice and soft and spongy. All right, let's see what the bar is, Glenn. Oof. 32,090, not too shabby. Now, here's the possibility that we've all been waiting for. Heidi needs to beat 32,090 points, and she will win this Classics Target Matchplay. Believe her first win on record.
On record.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. I believe so.
You might get to witness that.
Yeah. For those of y'all who haven't subscribed with Prime, check the link. Please do so. We got to run an ad, unfortunately, but that's how she goes.
Oh, no.
I'm hoping that if I run it now, 3 minutes she'll still be playing, but it would have played in 4 minutes if I didn't play it. So I'm like, right as it starts, maybe they'll be able to be back. Oh, two quick balls. Oh.
Yes.
Nice in lane. That was the lit drop. The pop just kind of died there. Oh my goodness.
Take your time. Take your time.
Plunge well. That's the scariest one to plunge for sure. Gets the 2. That's good. Still has lots of drop targets to work with at 2,000, so that's good. When you pluck away a lot of them at 1,000, right, you're just kind of robbing your future self a little bit. So Some good pop action. We're up to 16. Good tip over. Uh-oh. That was the game?
That's the game.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to have to keep it here for the folks coming back from the ad in a minute and a half, just so they can see. I know I told Carrie about this, but if ever you're wondering about the ad stuff, you could see it here. So every hour you'll be able to see the countdown. It'll say how much longer. And now we're the red line. The yellow line is when the ad is going to run. So if you're more of a visual person, you'll be able to see the red line, or just you look at the number up there.
And can you place it somewhere different? Like if you're like, oh, the ad is coming, can I do 15 minutes earlier than it's supposed to happen?
Yeah.
But I can't do later.
No. Because it would just run it.
I see.
That's all you. You just move the rig after when it's done then? Okay. I will.
40 seconds.
Carrie was just strategizing about the end of the stream because it is coming up pretty rapidly.
Sure is.
Now a lot more people are going to be in that. Ooh, look at that.
Alrighty, so over here, refresh standings.
Looks like there's still 3 more games.
Carrie's playing on Diner.
Alrighty, welcome back, everyone from the ad. I see. If I didn't play the ad, you would have been okay. All right, but the timer we have, it was gonna play an ad in 4 minutes. So my logic was, hey, if I play it now, she'll still be playing in 3 minutes. If you look at the score on the back glass, she was not playing for 3 minutes. So Heidi was not able to win it. You can see the points. They have refreshed. So John Hall will now be at 16. Jason McCour's at 17. Glenn's at 17. Heidi's at 17. So it definitely evened out the field a fair amount. And then Dylan Kirkpatrick is also at 16. So the next group, which it's guaranteed that someone's going to win.
Yes.
It's either going to be Dylan or John. And this is interesting because the one person with 16 who isn't in the top group could force a tiebreaker.
Yeah, that's it.
Right? So there might be a tiebreaker. There might be bonus pinball. Very interesting.
What if
very exciting.
What if the top group gets more than 19, and then the second group gets only?
Then there wouldn't be a tiebreaker.
So if someone gets 20 points, then they win.
Yes. Yeah. So let's pop over to standings so we can visually maybe see it a little better. So if this is a group, right? If Dylan wins that group and then John also wins his group, then they would both be at 19. But if one of these win and go to 20, and then whichever one of these isn't in the same group wins, then one would be at 20, one would be at 19. The person at 20 would win.
So what if they get 19, they win, get 19, they win, get 19.
Yep.
And then Jason comes second and also has 19. Is it a 3-way tie?
Yep.
And then they have to lip sync for their lives?
Yep.
Okay.
So again, we're not saying to root for or against anybody, but there will be things that you are not going to be seeing on stream that might determine as to whether or not there might be future bonus pinball.
Just doing some math over here.
And we like bonus pinball. Nice reference, Ash. It tends to be the way that things are structured around here. Yeah, lip sync for your life is definitely used a fair amount. Yeah. I have to both cover the microphone and my mouth. Oh, I heard
Alrighty.
here we go.
Refreshing, refreshing. It's not coming up yet. Refreshing, refreshing. Who's gonna be? What are we playing last? I kind of wish we could make them play cheetah, but match play. If you can hear this, make the top group play cheetah, please. Nope, Viking. Alrighty. Well, that's that, I guess. Corey is on the move. Baby, I'm on the move. Do, 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 do. Alrighty. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us out here. We are going to be going on to overtime here at the ranch. We usually close at 10 Pacific, but guess what? We close when we're done playing. That's how today's going to go. Oh, Group 2 has to play Force 2 with all of its new sounds. That's exciting. Got a little Abra still. And let's head over to the game.
Viking! Wow. I overheard some talk from this group, and the overall consensus is not necessarily happy that they will be lip syncing for their life on Viking.
This isn't the lip sync. The next game.
Right, tiebreakers or lip syncs.
Yeah.
Okay. I just see as anything being like to win, like, you know. Like
No, it's a death move.
right.
So if you have 8 strikes on a 9 strike, you're lip syncing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand the context a little bit better now. Like, I have seen RuPaul's Drag Race, but I just want to make sure I'm using it properly.
Oh yeah, I want
Okay.
you to use it properly as well. We don't want to. We don't want to dilute.
Inconsistencies.
Alrighty. So it looks like the computer said that John is in this group, and that means that, was it Jamal?
Dylan.
Dylan. Dylan is on Force 2.
So if Dylan wins Force 2, that can make for some interesting outcomes. But also, if John Hall wins, he will have a tiebreaker as well.
That's it. There's chances for Taz.
Tiebreakers galore. Never appreciate the playfield art when I'm playing. Yeah, it's a little bit easier when you see it on a screen or your phone. Oh, that's devil horns from Glenn. Okay. Okay, Glenn. So I got my first ever house game on this machine. I didn't know that was possible.
Oh yeah.
Oh, little too much speed. Oh, he got it. That was 3.
And
That was 3. That was great. I would have given up.
Yeah, me too.
I would have given up because I didn't want to tilt. That was incredible.
Did he tilt? How did it?
No, he flipped it. Watch. 1, 2, 3, and then he flipped. You're good.
Boom. Oh, and then it hit the bottom there. Alrighty. All right, Heidi up. Oh.
Heidi did not feel like she had that same chance.
It feels, this is a unique game to have the rubbers underneath.
Yep.
Give you a bit of a different style of playing.
Yeah, you think it's drained, but you can still save it. There was definitely a few games of this era that had like weird little like rubber posts that like if you gave it the right side nudge, maybe it would go in, or like a saucer that would shoot it into, you know, the gate. But this one, in my eyes, is definitely one of the more classic outlane save it. Nice little shots there. And rip that spinner massive. He's already at 11,000 in bonus. So does he go spinner again to try and get his super bonus? No, he's going multipliers. Good nudge there.
So 20 will hold over ball to ball.
Correct. Once you get to 20, oh my goodness.
Oof.
Oh, and he just
Oh,
didn't.
just gave up.
Yep. See, now that you've seen Glenn do that, I mean, maybe he saw his 11,000 in bonus and was like, no, I want that,
Yeah.
which is totally fair.
Because he had 2x, right? Oh, no, it wasn't.
No, the first
2x.
one doesn't
Yeah.
2x it. You have to hit 2 drops. I think the fact that it's a white target also like really helps just visually being like, okay, you've opened up your multipliers. Now you can hit them and get them. B and B, so the collect is lit. And the collect is nice.
Oh,
Oh my good. Glenn, what are you
Whoa.
doing today? Holy. Insane.
And
that,
again.
that spinner hit was so clean
It didn't even.
that it didn't even register.
Yeah.
He's like, whatever, dude. If you're just going to be blasting it out the outlane. That's the 2 clips on Viking in the same game that were just incredible saves.
All right. Be nice.
Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hit it.
The
Oh.
pop bumper just shot it so hard.
Yep.
Yeah, Lauren, that was crazy. Brother's playing pretty hot now. Let's hope he gets to play that ball 3. Otherwise, those saves will be for nothing. Taking his time. I'd imagine spinner? No, drops?
Oh, interesting. All right.
Yikes. Give him the ball. Uh-oh.
Oh. That was a tough one.
Viking is so cruel. So cruel sometimes. Extremely satisfying on other occasions,
Yeah,
but
when
can
you get
be.
to play it.
Yeah. Let's see if Glenn gets to play it. He got that bonus collect, but he had nothing. Camera's doing something. Uh-oh. Nice. I think he went backwards there a little bit. I think a right-left would have saved it. But when the ball is coming from this side, you want to kind of have that flipper. Oop. You want to kind of have that flipper up to kind of guard it, right? You're not thinking, oh, it's going to make it all the way to the right. But that puts Jason ahead of Glenn. Just trying to force the catch, hops the flipper. So that's the tournament for Heidi. And now Jason is going to pad as much of his lead as possible because John is the only one standing in his way for a tiebreaker. Good dead bounce option there. It's the collect. That was clean. Ooh, nice tip. Yep, get that bonus up higher.
Hit it.
He sees his bonus and he's gonna stick with it. I think he's just banking on the fact that from 16,000 to 93 is going to be a very difficult ball for John. Good start.
Nice.
Also helpful. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
Smart decision,
Oh,
and then
lovely.
a very clean spinner rip. That 50,000 is flashing. Oh, it's not flashing anymore. He's at 10,000, 11,000 in bonus. Oh, not enough. It's not enough. Jason LaCour wins it. Jason! So we are leaving it on the rig right now because Carrie wants to do Pins and Pirates Earthquake. You're here just in time to see the prize presentation for winning the Classics Target Matchplay here at the Neon Ranch. Jason LaCour just won a prize. I don't even want to spoil it, but I'm going to see if I can lower the volume on our mixer and then max it on the player. Thanks for the follow, Matt Dennis. Appreciate you.
Someone could have jumped up from the second group with the big win.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jason got the one.
What'd you think? Nice cheetah necklace for Jason LaCour. Hell yeah, buddy. That's some jewelry. That's some jewelry you get to take home. Ridiculous. That's so cool. Well, I will have to check in with him as to whether or not that's his first big win or not, as to what the dealio is with that. For those folks tuning in from Pins and Pirates, it's so coincidental that the amount of times that we are either just wrapping up or like saying our goodbyes, cheetah drip, yeah, homeboy's gonna roll up to like the next tournament and just be so cheated out, you know what I mean? Yeah, but it's crazy like how often we're just wrapping up, saying goodbyes, like prompting up a raid of our own or something like that, and then we get raided like quite often. Located in Victoria, British Columbia, Neon Ranch. Been streaming since like October-ish, maybe November. I don't even remember at this point, but appreciate follows, appreciate checking out the Neon Ranch. Yeah, hit a follow. Check us out next time. Usually every Thursday we are streaming, and then occasionally on Sundays there's like some later night activities. So in those instances, from like 7 to 11, sometimes it will even go late. I'm going to be out of town this weekend, but I've planted the seed for an idea this weekend. That's the nature of Twitch. It really is. Glad you had fun, Walt. Appreciate you always, participating in chat and being here and watching. Without y'all, I would just be a crazy person talking to myself. And, thankfully Ashley was able to come and join and participate and conversate with me, because I would lose my mind very, very quickly. Queuing up the next stream that y'all are going to watch, and it looks like there was only really one candidate, so booyakasha. Great job with the quick fix early on. Thank you. I'm particularly proud of that because what a random thing to just not function. I don't know how someone would have changed that, but I don't know. It had to have been manual or something like that. But yeah, we're going to go over to Don't Panic Flip. Enjoy. We'll see you next Thursday or potentially even this Sunday, but check it out. Also, for those who haven't followed on YouTube, all of the VODs that are expiring off of Twitch, they are getting edited together and going on YouTube. Thank you. Peace.
NFTs or something, right?